play your own music. I won't be playing any music, so I can easily download this onto YouTube so other people can see it when they need to work out. I think that's all. Cool. We'll go ahead and get started standing up. Oh yeah, if I come closer to the computer and stop, all of a sudden it's to admit people into the room. So we're just gonna start nice and easy, quick warm up, nothing too much, but we are gonna reach way up towards that sky. We're going to bend over those knees, bending them as much as you need to. From here, you're going to walk out into that downward dog of the day. Big breath in, big exhale out. Good. From downward dog, you're gonna move, rolling through your spine into that plank, and then moving back into that downward dog. And we're gonna do this 7 more times. So we're gonna go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 more, and 8. Awesome. Go ahead and drop those knees. We're going to go into a bird dog. Give me 1 second. Great. So we're going to go into a bird dog. Your hands are going to be placed underneath those shoulders, those knees underneath those hips. You're going to extend that right leg out and that right arm out. From here, you're going to squeeze your abs, meet your elbow to your knee, and extend back out. We're going to do this 10 times total. So we're going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Same thing on the other side. This time extending my left leg all the way back and my right arm forward. Going for 1, 2, really try and tap that elbow to your knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. We're going to go ahead and go onto our backs. I'm just going to lower this a little bit. So our core doesn't just mean our abs. Our core is all about our hips and our spine. So that's why we're going to do glute bridges. So we're going to have our feet hip width apart, arms by our side. We're going to do 10 regular, and then we're going to lift 1 foot up for 10, and then switching sides for 10. So feet hip width apart, arms by my side. I'm going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Go ahead and pick up 1 foot. Doesn't matter. Working one side. We're going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switching sides. Here we go. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead and grab your knees. You can rock forward and back on that spine. Give it a little bit of a massage. Should just feel really nice. And we're going to go ahead and stand up. Going into a little bit of cardio, nothing too intense, just jumping jacks. And we're going to do 50. In 3, 2, 1. We're going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, rest. Great. So we're gonna get started with our class today. We're gonna have supersets. So supersets meaning we're gonna work with 2 exercises. We're gonna go back and forth, and after the second exercise, we're gonna take a little bit of a rest before we start another set. So if you have some sort of slider, you're gonna use your slider for this one. If you don't have a slider, then you're gonna use a foam roller. So here is your first exercise, and we're working for time. So we're gonna try and work. We're gonna start with 30 seconds and then build up from there. So if you have a slider, this is going to be your option. You can do this on your hands. Your feet are gonna slide back. You have option 1 to bring those knees in and back out. So a little knee tuck here, or option 2, you're gonna give me a pike. So my legs are staying straight. I'm bringing my hips up to the ceiling. If I wanna do an even more advanced variation, I'm gonna do a pike followed by a push-up. Pike and push-up. For your sliders, that's when you can use your towel on some sort of, not slippery surface, but not carpet. So you can use a towel for those moves. If you don't have a towel or a slider, you're gonna use a foam roller, and you're gonna do a pike on your forearms. So for your pike, you're gonna be on your forearms here, and you're gonna bring your butt up to the ceiling, letting that foam roller help you roll back and forward. So that's the first one. Your second one, you're either grabbing your towel or a band. We're gonna hold your hollow hold position. So hollow hold, my back is gonna be on the floor, spine, my low back is pressing against the floor, legs hovering. If you have a long band, you're gonna give me band pull aparts in this position. If I don't have a towel, if I don't have a band, I'm gonna use a towel, and all I'm gonna do is pull that towel super duper tight, still engaging my back and working my core. If I don't have either, I'm just holding. So we're gonna go ahead and get started, choosing what variation you want for that first exercise. You have your knee tucks, you have your pikes, and either slider or foam roller. If anyone has any questions, you can always reach me in the chat box, because if not, I don't know. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let's try and go for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So I'm gonna start with my pike. So my legs are staying straight and my hips are shooting up towards the ceiling. I'm gonna add a push-up if I want. A little bit of extra arm and core. Again, you can use a towel, or you can use paper plates on carpet if you don't have any sliders. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great. So I'm gonna bring those to the side. I'm gonna bring my band this time. If you don't have a band, remember you're holding that towel extremely taut. I'm gonna go into my hollow hold position. Legs hovering off the floor. We're going in. 3, 2, 1, and go. So the lower my legs are, the harder it's going to be. The higher my legs are, the easier it's going to be. But always being mindful that my low back is always pressed against the floor. So my abs are working, not my low back here. Last 3, 2, 1, rest. Awesome. So those are the 2 moves. We're going to take a few second rest, and then we're going to go back into your slider pikes. So again, if you have a foam roller, you're gonna be on your forearms. Hips up and back down. That's your variation. So I'm gonna grab my sliders or towel, whatever you have. Going into set 2. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So instead of pikes with my sliders, I can do little tucks in and out. Or go into my pikes. Seconds here. 3, 2, 1, rest. So we worked for 35 seconds because I wanted us to work a little bit more than the last time. So we're going to do the same thing for a hollow hold. We're going to hold 35 seconds. I'm going to do the towel variation, holding it. If you have a band, do your band pull aparts. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and holding. So if I had my towel, I'm thinking I'm going to be ripping that towel apart, really engaging every single muscle in my back and my core here. Last 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice, you guys. Take a few seconds. This time we're going to try and work for 40 seconds, so still building up just a little bit more than the last set. All right, going into your last round here, finding the variation that works for you, working for 40 seconds in 3, 2, 1, and go. You're halfway, continue, you got this. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, going into your hollow hold with your towel or your band. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. While you're pulling apart, whatever you have, your towel or your band, or you're just holding that hollow position. If you are doing a band pull apart, make sure your arms are staying pretty much straight, just a soft bend at the elbow. And the idea is to pull that band straight to your chest, arms out to the side. 15 seconds. Whew. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Awesome, you guys. Take a sip of water if you need it. I'm going to explain our next exercises. So again, you're gonna need your slider for this one. This is called a rollout. If you don't have a slider, I can show you a different variation. But you're either gonna grab your sliders or your towel. You're gonna be on your knees. If you've really never done this before, I recommend finding something you can go on as a target, like a wall. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll out and back in. The farther I roll out, the harder it's going to be. This kind of mimics a ab wheel. If you have an ab wheel, oh my gosh, you could use your ab wheel. So you can roll out and back in. If you don't have that, what you can do is you can come into your plank and you can walk out with your hands here. Yep. And then after that, we're gonna go down on our forearms, working a body saw. So you can use a foam roller, you can use a slider. I'll show you with a foam roller. On your forearms here, giving those wrists a break, you're just gonna walk forward and back. Little rocks forward and back for that second one. So, starting with your first one, again, we're gonna work for 30 seconds. Little ab wheel roll out if you have an ab wheel or a slider, towel, or you're in that plank and you're walking out with those hands. You can even do that on your knees too. Picking what you need in 3, 2, 1, and go. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. So I'm just going to flip my sliders to my feet, and now I'm going to go back and forward the opposite direction that we were working in that body saw. 3, 2, 1, and go. So again, my hips are staying in level with those shoulders, rocking forward and back. Last 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, take 30 seconds. Those are the 2 ones we're gonna work with. So I'll quickly show you what I mean about this target. So as you can see, I have this mirror here. I'll use my towel since it's a slippery surface. So if I have a target here, I'm gonna use it to help me. So if my hips are down, I'm gonna tap my towel there and then slide it back. So little motion forward and back. The closer you are to your target, the easier it's going to be. The farther you are, the harder it's going to be. So that's what I mean by the target. All right, round 2, 3, 2, 1, and go. So again, we're increasing that time and we're gonna work for 35 seconds here. Last 10 seconds. Make sure you're really bracing your core and you're not arching your back or dropping those hips. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you that foam roller variation for that body saw. So now we're dropping into our forearms. 3, 2, 1, and go. So if I have a foam roller, that foam roller is straighting at my ankles. When I push back, it's rolling closer to my knees. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Awesome. Take 30 seconds and we'll do this one more time. Again, if you have trouble with that rollout and you just want to do a plank walkout, you can be on your knees doing the same thing, but I have my hands underneath my shoulders and then I'm just walking out with my hands. Make sure your toes are flipped under, so it gives you a little bit more support here. So go ahead and grab what you need. This time we are going to work for 40 seconds. Do your best. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. You're almost there. Last 10 seconds of work. Three, 2, 1, rest. Great. Going into that body saw. If body saw isn't working for you, you can also just come into your plank and just give me rocks forward and back on your toes. That is also another option. And when you didn't think there was another option, Larissy has another option for you. 3, 2, 1, and go. This motion is little, but really works the abs. 15 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. Going into our last circuit. We're gonna give our wrists and our arms a little bit of a break. I know. Cool. So we're gonna go into a dying bug. If you have a foam roller, you can use a foam roller as an option. If you don't, no big deal. So for that dying bug, if you have a foam roller, we're gonna lie on our backs. Our legs are gonna be up at 90 degrees. We're gonna place that foam roller on our knees. Wrists are gonna be on that foam roller. Nice shoulder width apart. You have an option to keep your head down or you can bring it up. You're going to extend one leg, back, other leg, and back here. If you don't have a foam roller, what you're going to do is have your arms up towards the ceiling, 90 degrees, extending one leg, and then the other. Again, option to have that upper back lifted or resting that head down and just extending the legs out and in. After that is for cardio. So we're going to stand up. Cardio abs. It's very low intensity. So you're going to go into a walkout. So you're going to bend those knees. You're going to walk out. From here, you're going to give me a plank jack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend those knees. And we're walking back up. So bend those knees. Walk out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend those knees. Walk back up. That's working for a full minute. And going as fast or as slow as you want to. Those 2 moves for your last circuit. So coming on down to the floor for your dying bug. With your foam roller or not, getting set up. Working in 3, 2, 1, and go. This one's just gonna work for 30 seconds, not a minute. We'll save ourselves for the walkout plank jacks. Last 3, 2, 1, rest. Great, so now we're gonna work for a full minute. 1 walkout, 4 plank jacks, walk back in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway. Make sure you're bending those knees as you walk out. And bend those knees as you walk back in. 15 seconds left. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew. Awesome. Those are your 2. We're gonna go back to our dying bug. This time I'm gonna show you the variation without a foam roller. If you want a challenge, you can grab that towel or your band and make an active dying bug by doing the same thing, pulling it as you do your dying bug. Options, so many. 30 seconds of work, and 3, 2, 1, and go. If I don't want it, I'm just gonna bring my arms up. Again, option to have your upper back lifted or resting the head down on the floor. Always being mindful. You can't stress this enough. You keep your low back on the floor. 3, 2, 1, and hug those knees. Rocking up to standing. Go into your walkouts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Walk out, plank jack. Halfway. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice work, you guys. Grab a quick sip of water. You need. Got one last round. Dying bug. 3, 2, 1, and go. So it's 30 seconds. We're gonna work for 10 more, going all the way to 40. Come on, you got it. Just push yourselves. Little bit more. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. I knew you could do it. Walkouts. I'm not that mean. We're going to stick with a minute. Standing up. Last one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Challenge yourself to work a little bit more this last round. You can also challenge yourself to keep a better form than you did last time. Doesn't mean you have to do more or go faster. Improving your form is another way of challenging yourself. So here we go. Another one of improvement, I like to say. "15 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good. How much time we have left? 4 minutes. Wow, what can we do in 4 minutes? I said that was the last circuit. I didn't say that was the finisher. So we're gonna go on the floor. Quick little finisher. Let's do hand to toe. Nice and simple move. What you're gonna do is you're gonna lie on the floor. You're gonna bring your opposite foot to your hand. And then you're gonna switch sides. Or I'm just bringing my upper back off the floor and not sitting all the way up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do 20, take a little breather, and then do 20 more, and then we'll see where we are this time, you know? Zoom likes to kick me out when I like to continue. But we're gonna go on the floor 10 total, 20 total, 10 each side, hand to toe. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and go. So I'm just gonna count this one out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 more, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and just lie on the floor for a sec. We're going to do that one more time. All right, last 20, 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 4, 3, 2 more, 2, 1 more, 1. Amazing. Hug those knees in. We'll finish it out with a nice little stretch. So hug those knees in, rocking side to side. We're gonna rock up. We're gonna come on our stomachs, stretch it out. So you can come into a baby cobra or upward dog. So baby cobra here, or if you wanna push all the way up to your upward dog, nice little stretch. And before Zoom kicks us out, I'm gonna give you a little stretch, not stress, for your wrist. So stretch for your wrist that you can finish doing. So what you can do is place the back of your hands on the floor And you're just gonna gently rock forward and back. And then you can do the same thing, flipping your wrist on the away from you, hands on the floor, rocking forward and back. So that's a little stretch that you can do on your own. So again, palms on the floor, wrist away, and then palms up to the ceiling, rocking forward and back. So that's a little wrist stretch for you because we did a lot on our hands. And thank you so much for joining me. Have a beautiful Thursday, and I'll see you guys next time. So, bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.